Finally got it. We got the update that does stop signs and traffic lights. It will stop at every light and every stop sign, regardless of whether the light is green, yellow, or red, and then you have to confirm for it to go through. Let's see how it does. So you go into Autopilot settings and you get to choose whether you want to use the traffic light and stop sign control. You turn this on and you do get a warning. Basically explains that it will stop at all traffic lights and stop signs regardless of the color of the stoplight or the traffic light. And also you can do it on traffic aware cruise control, so you don't have to have auto steer engaged or autopilot, which is good because I can try it out in my neighborhood. Basically it's going to err on the side of caution, so it's going to stop a lot and at most intersections. So it's your job to pay attention to what it's doing and make the decision of whether you think the intersection is clear or not. And if you do let it stop, you still have to give it the okay to go ahead. Alright, so I'm turning on traffic aware cruise control, no auto steer, so I'm still steering completely. You see it's already saying stopping for traffic control in 100 feet. That was a jerky, abrupt stop, but it did stop. I pressed the accelerator to continue going. So definitely not the smoothest of stopping and accelerating scenarios there, but it did do it. Now again, it's seeing this stop sign here long before you can actually see it, so it's definitely relying on navigation. And let's see, and okay, that was pretty good. So up here there is no stop sign, but a yield sign is all that's here. And it did stop where I wanted to. Press the accelerator to continue going. Now it says it's stopping for traffic control, and it is a red light, but we're obviously behind a truck, so. Got out from behind this guy. This light is green. It says it's going to stop for traffic control. I confirm on the stock that I want to continue, and we go through the green light. Otherwise it would have stopped at the green light. Very conservative way. Now here we go, this one's turning yellow. It will be red by the time we get up there. Stopping for traffic control, 300 feet, 200 feet. For some reason it kind of turned a little bit right there at the end, but there you go. Hit the stock and continue on. Now I can go whatever speed I want as long as I'm not steering, which is good. To be honest, the fact that it stops at every light is sort of annoying. But it's sort of cool at the same time because it does actually give you, the ability to leave cruise control on a lot more. So if you're on a street that just has traffic lights and you just, you want to keep it in cruise control, you can do that. I mean, at this point, if it's a really curvy road or if there's any turns that you have to make, it's not going to make any of those turns, so that's not going to be a very good situation to use it, I don't think. But as long as it's a long road where it's going to be straight and you're going to be having, you may have stop signs and traffic lights, you could use it. You just have to confirm every time and start and stop. So that'd be good. Okay, so I want to turn. It really has no mechanism to do that. Turn on auto steer again. See, I actually want to turn here as well. It's stopping for the lights, but honestly, yeah, that's not. See, if you have turns, basically you have to take over. So it kind of takes you out of the flow. Once they add right turns and left turns to autopilot, that is going to be game changing. That's really going to make it so that you can just turn it on autopilot and you can still do confirm. If they still are at the point where you need to confirm it before you go through the intersection because it's not 100% confident that it's always the correct light that it's seeing, I mean, that's still going to be better than, okay, so see, I confirmed and then it said stopping anyway because the light changed. As I was coming around the turn, it was green and then it turned yellow and red. It stopped anyway, even though I had already hit the stalk to go. Turns green, hit the confirm, and it goes. Almost instant. Definitely an impressive first try at the traffic light and stop sign control. It did have problems with the light shining directly into the camera, but honestly, I had trouble with that as well. It's going to have to be able to deal with those scenarios where it's blocked by the sunlight. But overall, it stopped when it was supposed to stop, and it was very cautious. It definitely gives you some more options to use autopilot and more times where you can use autopilot, and it's just getting better and better every day. They're making little improvements, and hopefully before we know it, it's going to be full self-driving. So definitely being able to get those turns, the left turns, the right turns, and intersections, that's going to be game changing because you're going to be able to tie all that together. You have the navigate on autopilot on the interstate, then you have the traffic light and stop sign control on the side streets, and then if you can turn as well, it's already got the navigation, so it would just be able to do all of it all itself. So maybe you can just confirm that, yep, I want to do that, and with the confirm on the stock, that seemed to be a pretty good way to do it. And then there you go.